Welcome, my dear listeners, to another episode of Conscious Creative Podcast. I'm your host, Vanya, and today we're going to delve into a topic that's close to the heart of every creative soul out there: the profound why behind what we do. The profound why behind what we do. Today, I'd like to start with a personal question, something that goes beyond the surface. Why do you do what you do? It's a question that has crossed my mind many times, and I suspect it has crossed yours too. For me, the world of photography can sometimes feel a bit superficial, especially in a world filled with pressing issues, but I've come to understand that there is so much more than just clicking a shutter. At times, I've wrestled with the notion that being a photographer, someone who earns a living by taking pictures, might seem trivial or even insignificant. But I've also realized that photography is about capturing moments, emotions, and stories. It's about crafting a visual narrative that can touch hearts, stimulate thoughts, and actually change perspectives. Photography is an art form that goes beyond the surface, and it's through your unique vision that you can create images that resonate deeply with others. Photography is an art form that goes well beyond the surface, and it's through a unique vision that you're able to create images that deeply resonate with others. However, there's another aspect to being a photographer. The label of professional photographer can sometimes carry a certain ego. I've felt it too, that sense of indifference when telling someone I'm a photographer. It can feel as if it shouldn't really matter to anyone, but that's where the why comes into play. When you probe the why, you can uncover a wealth of insights about yourself. It can reveal your motivations, passions, and your true purpose. It can create a profound connection with your work and infuse it with meaning. I vividly remember a night when I was in my 20s grappling with yet another existential crisis. I had grand dreams of becoming a well renowned fashion photographer. But despite my progress in studies, mentorships, and gigs, something was missing. I hadn't really found my why I wanted to be a fashion photographer. That night, I decided to confront my inner turmoil head on. I asked myself why I wanted to even be a photographer at all. Was it solely to capture beauty, or was there more profound purpose waiting to be uncovered? As I delved into my why, I unearthed the truth. My passion for photography was rooted in my love for storytelling and displaying emotions through visuals. I wanted to use my camera to tell stories, to encapsulate emotions, and to create art that actually resonated with people. But there was also something much deeper than that. I realized that I was an artist at heart, with interests spanning from music to philosophy to spirituality and poetry. Photography became my medium to express these interests, to share my unique perspective, and to connect with others on a soulful level. So, if you are ever feeling unfulfilled or conflicted about your creative journey, I urge you to ask yourself the profound question: why do you do what you do? What drives you? What is your purpose? Which I know can feel really heavy to ask yourself, what is your purpose? So I highly recommend just starting with the question of why and really just digging deeper from there. The answers really may surprise you, and they might just reignite flames of passion for your craft. Remember, your why is your guiding star, leading you towards a more profound connection with your creative work and your potential clients if you have chosen to turn your passion into your career. Well, that wraps up today's episode on the Conscious Creative Podcast. Thank you for joining me in this journey of self discovery. Remember to stay connected with your why. And until next time, keep creating from the depths of your soul.